welcome back to Give It a Go Garden. This is the channel where I take you along on my gardening adventures, some successful, some not so much, but we're always just giving it a go. So I started inside because I wanted to show a little of the craziness that we're navigating at the moment. Our ceiling fell down. Yeah.
Look at the way the air's going through there. You can kind of like see it, right?
So we've had to put it back up. Well, not us, some contractors, but our house is a bit in just craziness. So that, and the weather hasn't dipped below freezing yet. So I haven't had to pull any of my annuals. So there hasn't been a lot of garden work that's been needed, which is awesome because it's been kind of a chaotic time. So for today's video, I wanted to go through and just collect some seeds and just get that process a little bit further underway. In a previous video, I showed how I collected some of the poppy seeds, and I've been collecting flowers from the zinnias similarly, and hoping to get seeds from that plant as well. I'm actually really keen to see if I am able to get any of the zinnia seeds, because those flowers I do want to pull, but I've been leaving them like in the garden because I don't know if I need to keep them on sort of the stem while they dry out, or if I can cut them and then take the seeds. So I'm itching to pull those flowers, but really want to get those seeds too. So yeah, this will be a bit of a slower video, and just enjoy the fact that hopefully the construction is almost done and we can start putting our place back together. So all right, let's get after it. So if I head over here, you can see I've been harvesting zinnias to the side, hoping to collect the seeds. So hopefully they're dry enough, but we'll see how they've done. Okay. So this is what our zinnia patch is looking like, and they're looking tired, but I haven't pulled them yet because I don't know if I need, oh, there's Nico wanting to go outside. I don't know if I need them to dry out on the stem for me to collect the seeds. So there's still some color, so it doesn't look so bad, but yeah, definitely wanting to switch it up soon. Okay, so we've got our zinnias and our clippers. We've got our paper, and then we've got our container that we're going to save everything in. I also just wanted to highlight this decoration because the tassels might get into the shot. And of course, we have Nicolaj on the hunt. So we will get after this. Let's try and get some zinnia seeds. We're at a bit of an impasse because I've separated the zinnias. I did think I found one that was dry enough, but it looks like I've separated them into like two different seed piles, and I don't even know if they're both considered seeds. So let me show you. So it's not a perfect system, but these are the seeds. I'm calling them seeds, even though I don't know for sure, that came from the petals, and these look like they would be seed heads. But then there's also, But then there's also these, which kind of were the innards of the zinnias that also could be seeds. So I'm not really sure which ones I'm supposed to save. If I plant both, will both work? This one kind of looks more like what I planted originally, but this one actually looks like a seed. So do I save both? Is one better than the other? I think I have to Google. It's encouraging that they're dry enough to be able to harvest seeds, so I could cut the zinnias if I wanted to. But I will have to do a little bit more research. I'm gonna open up a couple more and see if they're different or the same. And I'm gonna save them all in the one container because why not? So after a quick Google search, I think I have figured it out. Basically, this is the items that came out of the dried zinnias, and you basically want only these arrowheads. Sometimes the arrowheads can kind of come with a petal, so you're going to want to take those off, and so you're just going to want to sort through and only pull out the arrow seeds. So the bunches that I've already collected, I'm going to go through, dump out, and just try and sort through the arrows. So that's what you're going to see for the next little bit. Wish me luck. I think this might be a bit of a tedious process. Okay, you guys, that is such an easy process now that I actually know what I'm doing. So let me see if I can walk you through it in a bit closer detail if you wanted to try. So ultimately you want your seed to look like that. And I even took out my previous zinnia seeds from last year just to confirm. And when I looked at what they did last year, very similar. So gives me confidence that I am on the right track. So in order to do that, you're just going to want to pull the leaves off of your zinnia, and there they all are. You don't want to keep the petals, so I've just been kind of like pulling them off and then getting as much as I possibly can. Figure it's pretty close, and then I take my glass, in you go, collecting seeds. That's it. Easy peasy. So not bad. I mean, in 3 flowers, I've gotten this many seeds. So I've already pretty much gotten as many seeds as I purchased last year. I will say I didn't separate any of the flowers by variety. I planted 3 different zinnias in the garden this year, and I was just cutting whichever and taking seeds from whatever. That's because next season I'm kind of excited to see the variety that will grow. I may separately cut and pull some of the pink zinnias just so that I'll have those different. So you just might want to keep that in mind if you're collecting seeds. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on this process, and maybe I can fill up the whole jar, and you know, that way I can share them with some friends and family, maybe give some for the holidays, and just, yeah, it's just been a really fun process. So thank you so much for following along as I kind of navigated how to figure out seeds. If you haven't already, I hope you like and subscribe, but in any event, I really hope that this encourages you to get out there and give it a go. All right, see you in the next one. Bye. But as an aside, the rest of the garden still looks great. I mean, even the zinnias have a bunch of color. So, crazy. Almost the end of October, and that's what we're working with.